everyone. Hi everyone. So this will be my second vlog, if you want to call it. First one seemed to have gone down quite a treat, and everyone I liked followed on Twitter, which is fantastic. And it's phenomenal to see support behind someone, and it's very, very encouraging to see that not everyone in this world is so one-track minded. So the past few days, or the past 3 days, I know I've not posted anything recently. Nothing really changed over the past 3 days. I was promised certain results coming through from the NHS, and unfortunately, I didn't get them. I didn't email with them. I was promised some advice over email, some contact with the email and the NHS, but again, I haven't received that. It's down to me to contact them. So, from what initially I thought of being a great support network, that particular string of the NHS still has a lot to learn about what people actually want and what people actually need. So for those of you that aren't British, NHS, they're a National Health Service, and they provide pure support for people through any kind of treatments. The majority of it's free for everyone, which is great. A free service is always great. So why, if we've got a free section, a free service open to us, does so many people turn private? Because that service isn't so good. I'm the type of person that doesn't want a pat on the back or a hug and told that everything's going to be okay. I'm the type of person that wants to be given all the information that I need and kept in regular contact with. A simple "how are you doing? Is everything okay?" In 3 weeks you need to go and get retested for your CD4 count or your viral load, or go and check you've definitely got rid of the syphilis that you've got as well. You don't get that support network, and that maybe that's a cost is involved in emailing or phone. I don't know, but I guess I'm going to have to phone them tomorrow and find all that information out, because it doesn't seem very forthcoming directly to me anyway. Just because my CD4 count's high, my viral load is pretty low, doesn't mean that's not going to get worse. Any advice, tips, anything that could be supportive to keep that or maintain that to that level would be incredible, but it doesn't seem to come. With the exception of that, everything else is going phenomenally well. I booked my holiday to Pattaya, thankfully, and after a long Google search, if you saw my Twitter, I had trouble getting insurance because my company insurance covers me in India, which is great. But the minute I leave India or go on holiday out with India, I don't get travel insurance. You don't get normal travel insurance, never mind the pre-existing condition. So eventually I found a company that would take me for already travelling travel insurance, which is great. And then there was sort of an add-on for the HIV side, which was incredible again, because it was only £15. And I'm fully covered for 12 days for going to Pattaya, which is incredible. And this will be the first full holiday that I've had with my partner, which I'm very excited about. Very excited about. Life goes on. Life has to go on. At least if you take a minute or you stop to think about what's happening inside your body, or how many of your blood cells are being killed off by a virus that can't be cured in the 21st century, is incredible. And I'm not going to sit here and say that I blame the medical research, because it's come on leaps and bounds over the last 20 years. In comparison to where it was, it's not a light death sentence anymore. And I guess my problem with that is just about why are we living in this century? Why are we living with deadly disease? Why are we living with, forget about HIV, why are we living with cancer still? And why are we living with HIV when so many other things, tuberculosis, meningitis, everything like that has now been cured and can be cured? There's a time syphilis could even be cured, and it is now. And you check every single day on different news websites in the health sections, just in case there's a medical breakthrough. If you take a minute to stop and think, then all these things start to go through your head. And today, for about 15 minutes, I was thinking about my own future. guess when I'm a little older, I wanted to to be able to adopt, or foster, or surrogacy, or something. I wanted to have a child in my life to care for. But that seems like that's going to be a very difficult task now to do. And these little things scare me because I'm 26 years old now. I know a lot of you watching this will say he's only 26. But you're halfway to 50. You should be at that stage where you're ready to settle, or you're ready to have long-term plans in your life. I did have, and unfortunately those long-term plans over the past 3-4 weeks have had to alter dramatically. And that takes me back to my original point as to why should they have to change. And that's what happens when you take that minute to try and think about things. I want to grow old. I want to fall in love with someone. I want to get married one day. I want to have children. I want to have a house with a patio at the back and a barbecue in the summer. How realistic is that goal now? How realistic is that to happen? And those little things, try and keep entering through to my head. It makes it very, very difficult. I keep my mind active by obviously working a lot. Through all trials and tribulations that I've had over the past 26 years, one thing I've always had in my career is my determination. I'm very good at leaving baggage at the door before I step into work and picking it back up on the way back out. With the exception of that, not a lot's happened. I genuinely ask that you continue to follow on Twitter, you continue to share my videos, because there will be someone out there. These 10 minutes little mind technique things that are happening to me every so often, that's going to be not 10 minutes for someone, that's going to be 3-4 a lifetime for someone. And it's important that people out there realise that there will be a cure. Life does go on, and there are people out there for everyone. And I'm not a big believer in God or anything like that, because if I was, then I don't think I'd be in this predicament I'm in. But God has a plan, apparently, for everyone. So if you believe in that, then there's someone out there for everyone. There's a life out there for everyone. You just can't go down the wrong path. You have to stick to the original path and not change your plans. So I've rambled on a little bit, and I apologise. I don't know if you actually enjoy this video, because it's just a bit rambly. But please, let's start that campaign. Let's ensure that people know out there. Let's, instead of these charity websites telling you can still do this or you can still do that, let's make it factually accurate. Let's make it actually happen. You can still get insurance, no, you will still get insurance. You can still adopt children, no, you will still adopt children. Stop the can and start the I wills. That's all that matters. See you all next time in another video.